The EPIC brand framework is a helpful tool that can guide you through developing a strong brand. It has 4 main building blocks: existence, purpose, identity, and connection. We already talked about existence and how having a creation story can help you establish that building block. Now let's talk about purpose. By the end of this video, you'll know how to express why a brand does what it does and how that helps strengthen your brand. Purpose goes beyond the origin story to explore why a business does what it does. Every business is built on a foundation of values and meaning. Today, customers are seeking to engage with the brands they use, so it's important to articulate what you stand for. In 2009, author Simon Sinek delivered a TED Talk addressing this concept, stressing that we don't buy what a business does, but why they do it. He used the example of computer companies who tend to start by explaining what they do. We make computers, and then they state their how. We make computers that are simple and attractive. Most companies don't articulate a why or purpose and expect to make sales just based on the what and the how. Sinek then explained that Apple does it in reverse. Apple begins with their purpose, to think differently. Then they move to their how. We think differently by making beautifully designed products. Finally, they end with a what. We happen to make computers. If a consumer has already connected to their purpose of thinking differently, they'll buy the computer and any other product Apple may produce. By clearly stating your business's purpose, values, and what you stand for, you're not only further connecting with your audience, but you're further defining your audience, people who align with your vision. Another example is Panera Bread, whose Our Beliefs section on their website states that we believe in raising, serving, and eating food that is good and good for you. Because of this, Panera can make decisions about elements of their business, from their recipes to their suppliers, based on their purpose. And customers who want to eat clean, responsibly sourced food will be drawn to Panera. How does a business actually articulate a purpose? There are a few different ways. Many businesses use the prompt of "we believe that." So, if you're trying to create a purpose for your brand, jot down some ways to complete that sentence. Brainstorm keywords around ideas or topics you care about, like clean eating, wellness, or even good design. Another way to articulate a purpose for your business is to state what your brand isn't and what you don't stand for, which can help you articulate what you do stand for. Let's get back to Imra over at her flower business. We want to help her clarify her purpose, so we came up with a template to do just that. First, we start out with some of the basics about Kala & Ivy. It's a flower business that provides flower subscriptions and flower bouquets. Then we go on to ask what the business is fond of or enjoys. This may seem like an odd question, but it gets not only to what the brand as a personality enjoys, but explains a bit more of the vision for the brand's culture and may give inspiration for social media posts or a design for the website. Here, Kala & Ivy is fond of summer, open fields, and urban biking. So you could envision an Instagram post of a bike ride around the city with a Kala & Ivy bouquet featured prominently in the bicycle's basket. Finally, we ask Imra what Kala & Ivy cares about: beauty, sustainability, friendliness, approachability, and creativity. We can now make branding decisions about Kala & Ivy through this lens. Images chosen for the brand will focus on beauty and aesthetics. Flowers and packaging will be chosen based on sustainability options. The voice of the business will be friendly and approachable. And there will be an underlying sense of creativity and design innovation in both the products offered and in their online presence. Customers who are drawn to creative design, who may enjoy bike rides around the city or who only shop at sustainable businesses, will be drawn to Kala & Ivy. Now that you know how brands state their purpose and can use that purpose to connect with their customers, you'll see it everywhere. A values or beliefs section on a website, an email newsletter that links to an article on a social issue, or a kind of higher purpose feel to advertising. Purpose is the second building block of our EPIC framework, and it's core to building a strong brand. In our next video, we'll turn our attention to the visual look and feel of brands, or their identity.